More soccer. It feels like I play so many soccer games. I think it's because this is my fourth FIFA game, and there's been two ISS games so far as well. But we're here for FIFA 99. I'm not really gonna spend a whole too much time on it, and there's a reason for that. So I did start doing when I played it the other day. This isn't my first time firing this game up, but I played a match the other day, and I gotta say it's crazy to think that we're on our fourth FIFA game on this system, and we've gone from probably one of the worst sports games you'll see with FIFA 64. It's slow, it's unresponsive, it's ugly, it's everything that a game shouldn't be, especially if you're trying to impress when you come to a new console. And we're here 3 games later. We've had FIFA 98 Road to World Cup, we've had World Cup 98, and we've had now FIFA 99, which you'll get to see in a minute when I finally start a game up. Whatever the fuck I'm going to do. I don't even know. There's a lot of teams in this damn game, I'll tell you that. And I don't know what any of them mean. Yeah, basically you get those rest of Europe. I like that. Let's play with some of the teams from the rest of Europe. Because my God, that'll be the first thing that will show you how ridiculous this game is. There's so many teams in here. There's such an unbelievable just coverage of every team in the goddamn world, and apparently all of Sweden's teams are like really, really evenly matched, except for that one team that had slightly higher stats than everybody else did. My God. Of course, the thing is, there's not that many. You don't see like logos and stuff. You really just get colors and whatever. I'm just looking at everything. I'm like, how do I even know? I know nothing about this. I especially don't know anything about what would it be like in Europe. The European like sets of teams and the European leagues and all that shit. Oh my God. And I'm kind of already showing you right now, just the way I'm talking about this and seeing, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what any of this stuff is, other than, you know, what you know about geography. Jesus Christ. France, England. Alright. Let's go to the US. No, I'm gonna stick with this rest of Europe stuff. Half of these teams, I don't even have a guess as to where they're from with this rest of Europe shit. Alright. Let's rep these boys. Levski Sofia. I like it. Let's see what... You know what? I'll play a team from a completely different... Yeah. Completely different area. Sure. Cool. Do this. I do really, really like, I saw this, they have 19 different stadiums, and even though I don't really feel like you're going to get a very good idea of what the stadium's like while you're playing the game, unless you start messing around with the camera angles, which I might actually do, because I want to, all the camera angles I get from like the demos and stuff are completely different than the one that I played with. Let me put this on 4 minutes. Amateur. We do want a fast game though. Fast game speed. Okay. Hit start. Let's do this. Now the reason that I know for sure I'm playing FIFA, I'm looking at all this shit going on, and I made sure to fire this game up first and play a game and see everyone's name ends in a V. Most of them are OV. Oh my God. That's classic. You wonder if those are their real names. Anyway, this feels like the FIFAs that I've played before, but it's, you know, I've made it. It's fast. It's fast. I've made it fast. But the shooting felt definitely better than it did even in the last game that I played. Shooting feels good. Everything is so responsive, and when you've played 64, just regular FIFA 64, and you've felt that shit, and you're just miserable controls in that game. Yeah. Toss it to him. Go. Actually, let's see. This seems like the point of view that most people go with, this isometric one that kind of goes back to the 16-bit versions, actually. Ooh, that looked pretty good. I like that. I like this a little bit better. Now, I'm pretty sure that this was something you could do in the other games, too. I just never really thought about it that much. So I'm just changing up a little bit. But anyway, the thing... I have no idea what I'm talking about with these things. There's a million teams in this game. I don't know who any of them are, except for a couple of the European ones whose names I recognize. And what actually happened the other day was I found this podcast on Spotify while I was looking for if anybody had a decent rendition of the Yoshi Story soundtrack, and I searched Yoshi Story, and I came up with these guys called the Ultra 64 podcast, and I listened to them a little bit on the most recent episode that they had this past week. Was about a couple of racing games, and I really liked them. They're doing something similar to what I'm doing, which is they're playing every game, not going in the same order though. They're jumping around a bit. And it's two guys and a bunch of their other friends who seem to be doing this. I don't remember any of their names. I just remember the podcast. I know I liked it. Go check it out. But because the most recent game that I'd been playing was NHL Breakaway, and I really wanted to hear what other people's experience with NHL Breakaway 99 was, I searched to see if they had an episode on either one, and they had one episode on both of those NHL Breakaway games. But the thing that I didn't care for, which is inevitable when you're doing a podcast on every game, just like I'm doing a YouTube video and a Twitch stream on every single game, is that these guys weren't hockey fans. They really weren't sports fans. They specifically were like, we can't stand sports games, but we gotta play them. This is what we're doing. And they specifically didn't know anything about hockey. And when you really like hockey, and you're trying to listen to some people talk about this hockey video game that they played, it gets really frustrating to have people not really know what they're saying. So it's not really the best place to go for an opinion. And so I've completely 100% confirmed by that. Hey, I scored. Awesome. But I've completely confirmed by listening to somebody else try and talk about the hockey games that I'm not at all a good person to listen to on the soccer games. So I need to touch upon them. I know that I played them. I know that this game is actually tremendous. And I'm getting a lot of that from seeing the four soccer games that I've now played from FIFA, and the two ISS games that I've played. And I know that there's also Mia Hamm Soccer, so the last two soccer games, after this are ISS 2000 and a really weird one, Mia Hamm Soccer. And I am very curious as to how those are going to go. I'm curious as to how good ISS 2000 is going to be compared to this game. And I'm curious as to whether Mia Hamm is going to be an interesting game to play or not at all. I am, like I said, I'm going to be very interested to see if I feel like FIFA 99 or ISS ends up being the ultimate N64 soccer game. I am very interested to, once I play both of these games and have a decent idea of them, to see what other people determine is the best. Just like I would be able to determine that NHL 99 is the best N64 hockey game, or at least the N64 hockey sim game. Or I can pretty much tell you that up until around 2001, the Maddens and the quarterback clubs are not very good, and you should just play Blitz. and All-Star Baseball, and scored. Is that the same guy? Same guy. That's how soccer goes.
Let's see the replay.
The fact that Nintendo makes their own baseball game puts them in really, really close competition with All-Star Baseball, who is also a completely different type of game anyway. So it's like I know more about those games, so I can form an opinion on them and have people be able to listen to me talk about them. Whereas this, this must be excruciating if you're like really into it, and I apologize for that. Nope, went over the net. And I have the Nintendo Power over here with the feature on this game. I don't care what's going on right now. I'm not even playing season mode. Just gonna let it happen. Yeah, they have a little summation of all the. This is a list of all the teams I get scored on. How many teams are there? Good God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is like 20. We're at about a dozen. There is like almost 200 teams in this damn game. It's just insane, especially like I can imagine if you don't know anything about hockey and you fire up, a hockey game and you know that there is one league that is based on it's the NHL because it's called NHL something.
Loose ball picked up then.
Did not realize that I was going way past the goal on that. But then you fire up the game and you don't know who to pick from between 27, 28 NHL teams. What does it have to be like when you're freaking soccer and there's 200 teams across 15 leagues or sections or different divisions of the game? You've got the World Cup teams and then you've got all these leagues with all these teams in it, and that's kind of cool. I think I would say that's kind of what's cool about soccer as the worldwide sport governed by a horribly corrupt organization in FIFA. I went over the net. But having them all be part of this organization that then gets a video game is you can have these weird dream matches and shit. That's pretty cool. It's definitely also a lot cooler than what they do nowadays, where you play hockey and does anybody over here really want to put the New York Rangers against SM Liga stuff? Like, I think it is a little bit cool for some European teams, but when everything funnels its way towards what we have over here with the NHL, that's the top level. That's the top level for the entire world. It's not just the top level for the country. It's tough to really be like, yeah, that's what people really want, is they want to be able to put every team from all over the world against the Stanley Cup champions from this past year. It's like, it's not really how it works. But I imagine, and again, I could be completely talking out of my ass, and this is why I don't want to make more videos for people who do know what they're talking about. But you probably do want to have Manchester United against whatever your fucking local pride team is. Hey, I got a hat trick for that dude. Good for him. Even when you have local teams that are the minor league teams in like the baseball games, like, it's not that fun to put the Oneonta Tigers up against like the real Detroit Tigers. It's not fun to mix divisions. One of those teams sucks. And then if you're playing the minor league teams and you're playing them against each other, well, you could be playing major league teams and getting a much more exciting game out of it. So those things are more in there because they benefit the career mode than they are in there because people really, really want to play the minor league teams. I mean, maybe I don't know that for sure, but I still feel a lot more confident saying it than just about anything that I say about soccer. So let's play one more game. Let's see who we want to be. Let's do an international. No, let's do that must be MLS then, right? You have U.S. teams that are Atlanta and it says Boston. Boston would actually be New England. I know that. And I also like how it says USA, but Montreal is a team. Is there any... Montreal, Vancouver, and Toronto all have teams. That's not USA. That's North America. And let's put them up against somebody really, really good. Like... yeah, somebody from Milan. And let's play in Milan. Yeah, that sounds good. Enjoyable. Cool.
Hello and welcome to this friendly match.
Welcome to the friendly match. Are these real players? I don't know. Oh wait, actually, that's not even necessarily true. I might recognize some teams. I might recognize them from Major League Soccer. Not Major League Soccer. Backyard Soccer featuring Major League Soccer is what I meant to say. God, Major League Soccer got video games though, didn't they? They have MLS Extra Time. They have like a Konami video game. Holy shit. Oh! He just... wow, it rolled it right over. That's pretty cool. Animations in this game, like many of the things that I've noticed, look tremendous. Player models look really good for what they are for running on this pitch. The grass looks even good. The grass textures and stuff. I gotta compliment them. They're pretty solid. And again, marked improvement from what they could be.
Passed long. Good defending. Cleared from danger.
Yeah, just boot it down that way. See how that goes. Oh, you know what? And I wanna... maybe we'll try a different camera. Is that the theme song of this game? It hasn't even played during the menus for me. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm dying. Alright, let's see how this ball cam goes. Oh, that's going to be tough to figure out who's coming in from where, but... oh, that's good. It switches when you hit past midfield. Ooh. Well, getting shots in. Just boot it. Who cares? Alright, I don't like this camera angle. Tower cam. Let's get way high up here.
Quality passing. He's hit the bar.
No, I don't like that either. That's what you'd want to do if the player models didn't look good at all. But it's here it comes. It's back. Go back to stadium cam because that actually looks really good. Isometric. Stadium cam.
Wide of the post, inches in it.
Reminds me, is NBA Jam the next one, or am I able to do Golden Nugget? I'll probably, if NBA Jam is the next one, I'm probably still gonna do Golden Nugget, just because this is getting a little monotonous.
Goal kick here then.
Same thing goes for this as goes for like NASCAR, F1. Like, you know, I'm now self-aware as far as like, yikes, it's really tough to listen to somebody not know what they're talking about. But someone who I mean, I'm not saying this is me. I'm kind of an idiot on everything, but realistically, someone when you know a little bit more about what you're talking about, it's tied up. It's not as bad. So yeah, golden nugget will be next. Almost done. Almost done with 98. Almost on to actual 1999. Which be crazy to think how long I've been doing this now. I must be on like 150. Am I past the halfway point? I don't think I'm probably not that far. But like, God.
Yes, good defending.
Yeah,
Neat pass.
neat.
Played long.
Oof. No yellow card for that. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that to him now.
Free kick awarded by the referee.
Beat his ass down. Is he out? Let's see what else. I'm gonna run through this real quick. I think I did this last stream I did, but
The ball sky down, I'm afraid.
we got Golden Nugget, we got NBA Jam 99, we got Scars, South Park, Star Soldier Vanishing Earth, Virtua Pool 64, and Battle Tanks to wrap everything up for 1998. So that is really cool, actually. That is some good stuff.
Good control.
There's a good mix once we get past this batch of sports games.
1-1.
Just look at this list and I get all excited for what's coming down the pipe. Oh God, not WCW Nitro. Not Nitro. But then after that is something pretty good too. That's a ways off though. That's like 10 games down the line. 10 plus teams down the line. Anyway,
And the referee gets us underway.
let's just finish this up.
Nice run. Good pass. Oh, well played by the defender.
I don't know how to do this. Jeez.
Nice pass.
Nice. So we've got, okay, like B is like a run into him, and down C is like a slide.
Ball sails way over the bar.
Nice.
Goal kick.
So excited for my games coming up.
Good
Try not to get too far ahead of myself because there's so much in between some of the really good ones. But like,
Oh, good
man,
stop.
exciting, very exciting. And you get to see like what
Chested
once we
down.
get into 1999, it's like starting to look night and day from some of the 97 games. Not night and day, but
A chance goes begging there.
there's a really big difference in like the 2-year span.
The
That's
ball
all
out
it
for
is.
a goal kick.
Really
Good long
big
kick then.
difference.
Tough challenge.
Ow. Wonder if this game will go into penalty kicks and we'll get to see what that looks like.
Quality passing. Against the
Oh, off the post!
loose ball picked up then.
He thrusts his fist against the post and still insists he sees the post.
Breaking play here.
Good job. Yeah. Kick it. Oh, damn. That was almost like a real sweet snap bang play.
Cleared away. Nowhere near the ball with the tackle.
Well, fuck you.
Neat pass.
Come on.
Good stop
Ooh.
there from the keeper.
I kind of lobbed it though. I wasn't hitting the correct shoot button.
Yes, good defending. Oh, that's brave
Ooh.
goalkeeping.
Get out of here.
Brought down. Oh,
Yay! We broke the tie. All right.
let's look at that again.
Nice.
That makes it 2-1. Well in there.
We just play keep away, largely.
Tough tackling there.
Ow.
Cleared out by the keeper then. The game almost over here.
Almost. Just kick it around.
Good pass.
This is what strategy looks like, right?
Played upfield.
Yay!
Throws
Thank you for
and
calling it.
score 2-1.
Thank you for calling it on the dot. Is that an upset? Alright. Okay. And then look, we European Dream, goal to goal, scenario mode, I assume. Season, all this stuff. And then training. Really, really weird menu, actually. Ah. Nope, I don't need that. I don't know what I would do. Loading, okay. The only thing that's in there. It's cool. So that's FIFA 99. If you like soccer, it's actually very, very good from what I can tell. But that doesn't mean I'm going to play it anymore because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And yeah, next time will be Golden Nugget 64. That would be a little, just chill little stream, I guess. We'll do whatever. See how it looks on the N64 for Golden Nugget. What they do with that little formula there. Sweet. Peace out.